Sayulita Wellness, home of your inner peace.
All right, here we are, week 4. This is your last step before your retreat. So this is going to be an absolutely transformational experience. Today, I'm going to walk you through some of the fundamental aspects of the retreat, the structure, expectations, rules, and how to get the most out of your time here on this retreat with our team. We want to make sure that you step into this experience with complete clarity and confidence, so let's dive in. First and foremost, this is a plant medicine retreat with clear guidelines in place to ensure your safety, structure, and consistency of the experience for everybody involved. The way our food is prepared, our daily schedule, and the structure all are carefully curated for your best experience. These systems work, and they're actually scientifically proven to work this way. They help us create a space that is safe and supportive, and an environment where you can fully immerse yourself and relax and trust the team. So let's talk about what's expected before and during your stay. So first of all, as we talked about in our previous video, no alcohol, THC, CBD, or any mind or mood altering medications or substances at least 7 days before arrival for the retreat. This will prepare your mind and body for the most powerful plant medicine experience. If you've taken anything within that window, you run the risk of potentially being disqualified for receiving treatment at our center. We are not a rehab facility or detox center, so for your safety, we cannot accommodate any individuals who are still in active detox from substances. Upon arrival, you are going to have a medical check-in later that evening after dinner. You're going to meet our doctor who will check your blood pressure and heart rate and do a little physical checkup. They're going to go over your medications you were previously taking and just run through your medical onboarding form that you filled out. This structure exists to protect you, get a baseline understanding of your own body, and to create an environment where you feel that you can relax and feel safe during the experience. The food you're going to be eating at the retreat is also a huge part of the healing process. So for the first day and a half before the plant medicine experience, you're going to have an anti-inflammatory diet rich in fruits, vegetables, grains, legumes, nuts, and seeds. This is primarily a vegetarian and vegan diet, which will help detoxify your body, release stored inflammation, boost your energy and mental clarity, and strengthen your gut-brain connection. And this is crucial to creating serotonin and other key neurotransmitters that are created in the gut and responsible for feelings of happiness and joy. So after your psilocybin experience, we will gradually introduce protein, and this also includes our ibogaine treatment. We'll start introducing other kinds of protein, such as delicious seafood fresh from the oceans in Mexico, like salmon, ceviche, shrimp, and mahi-mahi. If you're fully vegetarian or vegan, don't worry, we're going to have tons of plant-based options for you throughout the experience. We send out a chef survey to all guests ahead of the retreat, so you can fill out any dietary requirements in that survey. So now we're going to talk about tipping. Tipping is standard practice in Mexico, like most countries, and services like drivers, massage therapists, and local staff, you are allowed to tip if you do feel like you've been provided a wonderful service. So if you want to tip, you can actually use US dollars, which is wonderful, or you can use Mexican pesos. If you do need cash, our driver is happy to stop at an ATM for you on your way to the retreat center, and that's the best place to get pesos and a fair exchange rate. Of course, tipping is totally optional and based on what feels right for you. So during the retreat, we do encourage you to be mindful of use of technology. The only time you cannot use your cell phone or computer is during the plant medicine experiences themselves, and we want you to really focus inwards during that time to get the most healing benefits. While there's no strict no phone policy during the retreat, we do encourage minimal use to help you be present and in the moment with the community around you to really get the most from the experience and the practitioners. However, if you want to check in with loved ones or share insights, that's completely fine. We just ask that you remain mindful and completely focus your energy on being present as much as you can. So by now, you should have sent us your retreat details and flight details, and if you haven't yet, please send a screenshot of your flights to our number. This is +1 833 700 1002. Again, that's 1 833 700 1002. You can text us via WhatsApp or via our regular phone line. You can also email the person who signed you up for the retreat. So when you arrive in Puerto Vallarta at the airport, there's going to be a driver with your name with a sign on it once you come through customs. Your driver will help you put your bags in the car, give you a water bottle, and take you on the way to the center. If your flight is delayed long, please text your driver, who will be messaging you ahead of time to let them know about the delay. So, what are you going to pack for this retreat? Luckily, we already sent you a packing list in your email, which has everything you would need. We encourage you to pack light, just wear some comfortable clothes for yoga, stretching. No need to be fancy at this retreat. Wear the clothes that bring you joy and make you feel most comfortable. We encourage you to bring swimwear if you'd like to swim. Also, flip-flops and sneakers are a great idea if you want to go horseback riding. This retreat is designed for you to let go and fully immerse yourself in the healing process. So every step is intentional, and we want to ensure that you have a lot of free time during the retreat as well to relax and integrate by the pool and by the beach. Many guests come here and try so many new things for the first time. That's going to be like breath work, horseback riding, yoga, ice baths, meditation, and they leave with profound breakthroughs. We've had people in their 70s do their first ice bath ever with our retreat instructor and say it was the most profound experience of their life, and they were in there for 15 minutes. So that's really impressive, and it's such an empowering experience. So I encourage you to stay open and don't say no to anything until you've at least tried it. Let me be clear, Sayulita is paradise, but this is a transformation. It is not just a vacation. The ocean, the sunsets, the palm trees, it's absolutely breathtaking, but this process is deeply structured to create healing and create real lasting change in your lives. That's why you're coming here. Everything is planned to support your journey, from the environment to the food to the structure of the day. So we ask you to please trust our providers. We have guided over 10,000 people in this process, and our shaman has been working as a shaman for over 20 years. Nirvana has been doing this since she was 14 years old, and she has personally overseen more psilocybin journeys than most people on this planet. So trust Nirvana, trust the practitioners, and they will guide you through this experience in the safest way possible. So when you arrive, we'll bring you straight to our retreat center, where you're going to meet the team, settle in, and start this incredible journey. You're going to meet the other participants after you have a nice massage in the opening ceremony. You're going to share stories, you're going to laugh, cry, break through barriers, open your heart, and most importantly, you're going to step into the next version of who you are and who you want to be in your life going forward. This is one of the most profound things that you are ever going to do, and you are taking full responsibility for your growth, your healing, and your transformation, and that is something to be incredibly proud of. My final thoughts that I'd love to share with you is that I am so excited for you. I can't wait to meet who you are on the other side of this retreat. This retreat is a gift for yourself, for deep healing, discovery, and truly it's for personal freedom. Once you experience it, you'll understand why so many retreat guests want to return and bring their loved ones with them. You deserve peace, joy, clarity, and expansion. You are worthy of this transformation. I'm sending you so much love. We can't wait to welcome you, and see you in Sayulita.